Hi, right, in this screencast I'm going to show you how to use, how to find question words in essay questions assignment questions I should say, from university assignments in the UK. So the first thing we need to do is find where this is. So this is quite easy to do. You go to Google, you do this search, Sketch Engine Open. This gives you Sketch Engine Open Corporate. So Sketch Engine is the tool that we use. Let's make this a bit bigger. And on here you'll find 4 different ones. They're all in English. The one we're going to look at is this one, British Academic Written English Corpus, which contains excuse me, nearly 7 million words, different essays and assignments written by students at universities in the United Kingdom. If you want to find out more about it, there's some information here. I won't look at it now though. So when you click on this, it'll take you to a new page. Let me just make that a little bit bigger so it's legible. Now, you might see it like this. The way it was at the beginning, like this, is if you click on query types. Context is another possibility. We won't worry about that for now. Text types is another. Text types is quite important because it allows you to limit or restrict your search to particular discipline groups or disciplines. So AH, in case you don't know, is Arts and Humanities, LS, Life Sciences, PS, Physical Sciences, SS, Social Sciences. And if you want to look for a particular discipline, you can put that in too. So let's say we were interested in economics. Yeah, if you start typing it, it will tell you. So I can look then just at assignments in economics. I'm going to look in general for now, so I'm not going to worry too much about that, but that is quite a useful one. Let's go to query types. So the query what I was going to show you is how to look in a particular part of the text, a question title, for specific verbs. So here we go. We've got to query types. We need to go to, there's different types of query. You could try them out to see what they do. The one I'm going to show is CQL, and this one is quite useful because you can do lots of things with it. Just show you one thing that it can do today. And so what we do is, in order to search for something, in this case I'm going to look for a verb, any verb. So when the essay is written by a student or the assignment, and the computer analyses it and looks at all the words and tries to decide if they're a noun, if they're a verb, if they're an article, adjective, etc. And then it gives each word a code, and if you want to know what these codes are, the tag set summary will tell you. So what I can do is open this, and as you can see there's quite a lot of them. A little bit complicated, but for example here we've got JJ means general adjective. The one we're going to look at is verbs, and verb begin with V. All of the different verb codes are down here. So I won't worry about that for now, let's just get rid of that. So the one that I suggested was verb. So this means any verb. It doesn't mean verbs like be or do or have, but other verbs. And right, yeah, like I was saying, if I put VV and then an O, that means it's a verb, and excuse me, it is the basic form. So if it's a verb, it's not with any endings on it. Oops, I've made a little mistake there. So I want to look for a verb, and I also want to look for it in the question. So I can put here text part, so the part of the text, and then tell it which part I want to look at. The part I want to look at is the title, and then I close that, and now I can just do a search. So I click on Make Concordance. There will be some mistakes in here, but I think it works quite well, as we can see. Let's make that a little bit bigger so you can read it. We've got some good question verbs, so explore, consider, discuss. So one other thing I should point out is, using this search, we've got 1,200 lines, so 1,200 results. If we want to make a nice summary of these, what we do is we come down here and click on Node Forms. So and again, let's make that a bit bigger. So like we saw before, the most common one is, sorry about that, my computer's playing off a bit. The most common one is discuss, and then we've got explain, etc., etc. If we want, sorry, one other thing I should point out is we've got discuss more than once, because here discuss is all capital letters, here it's not, so it makes a difference between them. But if we want to look at all the examples, or look at some examples of them, say evaluate, we could go on the P. You click on the P, and that will take us to the examples of evaluate. And as we'll notice, it is often with critically. How many examples are there? 33. At the moment we've got 20 on the page. If you want to see all of them, it's not very difficult. We go like this. We had 33, so we just make this number where it says page size, make it bigger. Bigger than 33, so 50 is bigger than 33. Change view options, we should be able to see it. Now we can see all of them. Make that a bit bigger. Yeah, that's quite nice. One thing you might want to do as well is maybe sort them so we can see them, just because it's quite an interesting thing to do. And here you'll see that on the left the words beginning with A at the beginning, then C, etc. Oh, those are the only ones which are there. But lots of them are critically evaluate. And again, the final thing, if we want to actually see more of the question, we could go like this. Critically evaluate psychological theory and research on... And you can see all of it. You could even get more if you want. So this is quite a simple way of finding things. If you want to know more about how to do these searches, do email me or come and see me, and I may be able to help you out.